Hey, what's going on everybody? It's been a long time. I think the last video I uploaded to this channel was me discussing how I want to be authentic. I want to go authentic because for as long as I've known YouTube and the sort of digital ether, I've been blinkycab. And it may come as a shock to some of you, but my name is not actually blinkycab. It's just a meme I made up. It's a name I made up about 15 years ago, and I had a wild ride with it. I really enjoyed blinkycab. I was trying to pin it as a brand there for a while. I had some shirts done. I had just trying to have it across different channels and even saying it. Hey, like even making this video now, I organically wanted to say, hey, what's going on guys? My name's blinkycab. It's just ingrained in me, but you know, I'm saying goodbye to it. I suppose I've said goodbye to it in a way, and that's why the channel here has just got a minute heartbeat. There's a little pulse in it. You know, sometimes the pulse goes away and here I am like with the defib, like I'm gonna shock it back into life just for a little bit. So I just want to explain what's going on, because you're probably thinking, okay, blinkycab, like, what are you doing? You know, just let it go. just let it go. But I have let it go, right? So this is where I'm at. So I decided recently that I want to be under my real name and I want to move away from blinkycab. And that means starting a whole new channel, because blinkycab, I dicked around with it for many years and I didn't really handle it right. And my audience got lost, my content got lost. It all just became this big mixed bag of junk, really. And I didn't know, even towards the end when I was making videos, I didn't know who I was making videos for. I didn't know who exactly was watching because I was so out of touch with consistency and like engagement. It was just crazy, right? So I'm letting it go and I'm starting fresh. And I've said this in my last video, and the reason that I've come back to this channel is because it's actually been many months since I've done any kind of vlogging or video content. And I'll explain why. Because at the start of this year, under my new venture, under my real name, I started a Instagram account, and that's the platform that I suppose, begun that journey on, and it's doing quite well. I'm happy with it. I'm really engaged with it, like full time. I'm just on it. Like it's the first app I open in the morning, the last app I close at night. And I'm happy with where it's going, right? Anyway, I've just in the last couple of weeks created a Snapchat. So I've got Instagram and Snapchat now, and I'm just gonna build them. So rather than sort of rolling it out on all platforms and just like trying to go for gold, which knowing myself, I just get too like distraught with it all. I'm just doing it platform by platform. IG was first, Snapchat second, and then YouTube is next, and YouTube's probably gonna come in 3 months. And until then, until I actually start my first video on that channel, I kind of wanted to get back into the feel of shooting videos and heck, using Premiere Pro. I haven't used Premiere Pro in feels like forever. So I'm gonna use blinkycab as a bit of a guinea pig. It's gonna give me, I guess, what's the word? Flexibility to create like video content and upload it somewhere where I may get an audience, and I can sort of get used to that routine again. And then when I'm feeling comfortable with my workflow and where I'm at with everything, then by the time 3 months kicks around, I can upload on my new venture on my new channel. So it's kind of weird, right? Because it's like, why don't you just start uploading on your new channel right away? And it's like, I don't know. I feel like I just need to get back into the groove of things first. Why do I need to upload to blinkycab? Why don't I just get into the groove and make videos that sit on my hard drive? I don't know, I feel like I'll pump it back out there to blinkycab. I'm sure I got some comments on the last video that some of you, like maybe 4 of you, want to know what's going on. So I'm like, okay, this will be a good opportunity then for me to push out some vlogging, push out some content, and let me get back into the routine of it all and learn some new stuff, as well as for the 4 of you that are like, oh hey, what's Blinky up to these days? You can see what's coming. And then in 3 months, I guess, if you just want to transition over to my new venture, I'll tell you what it's all about. Some of you may know, it's not like a major secret. I'm very easy to find on Instagram and whatnot, but yeah, that's the plan anyway. So I don't know, I've got a bit more to talk about, like why 3 months, you know, what's happening in 3 months. I've got a lot happening with my life. You know, I'm moving out of New Zealand, I'm quitting my job, I got all this crazy stuff going on. So maybe we'll save that for the next video. But I just wanted to tell you, if you start seeing blinkycab pop up again, you know, certainly don't feel compelled to watch any of it. I just wanted you to know why you may see it pop up again. And for any of you that has like not seen anything recently from me, I'm not motovlogging anymore. I don't have a bike. I sold my Yamaha R6 a little over a year ago. That part is like well and truly done. Like the motovlogging's gone. And that's part and parcel why the whole channel went ass up and I didn't know what was going on anymore. And I had a lot of personal stuff going on in my life and I just couldn't juggle, like, I don't know. I suppose it was personal life mixed with not wanting to motovlog and not feeling authentic, mixed with like something else. Just add a dash of lavender and coriander into that and it was just like a recipe for what happened. So anyway, I still have a lot of love for you guys that are hanging out there, I really do. And I suppose the way the channel went, I don't entirely feel like I've abandoned anyone because it was such a gradual, I suppose, release, you know, and so many other, your attention went other places very easily. So it was like a good transition. And this is like, I'm talking over years, man. Like some of my videos now are saying like uploaded, what, like 6 years ago. But it's nice actually. Someone on IG who's following my new venture, who's a like existing blinkycab follower, they messaged me on Instagram and they were like, hey, thanks so much for teaching me how to ride a motorcycle. And I'm just like, oh man, I used to get that comment like 100 times every day, like, thanks for teaching me how to ride a bike. And I was just like, oh, it makes me feel warm and fuzzy. So it's nice to know that someone still out there appreciated, you know, what I did 6 or 7 years ago now. So that's it. This video's gone on way too long. You're my guinea pigs. Love you guys. And if you don't watch it, that's cool too. I'm just an old man now. Look at this beard and this hat. I'm not trying to be like gangster or anything. It just, my hair's growing long, you know, and I'm just trying to, like, the hat, I just washed it, and if I wash it, my hair's crazy, right? Like it won't go where I want it to go. It's very straight and I just washed it. So yeah, I need my hat to kind of train it to the side, to the left side. All right, peace out. Wow.